Hi and hello to all. This side Priya Rana, and today we are going to discuss about Right to Information Act 2005. See, what is right to information? Right to information is right of citizen to get information from the government. Right to information is when any citizen want to question the government seeking any kind of information which is under the control of the government, he or she can seek such kind of information. And right to information, it was enacted by the central government. Okay, it came into force on 12 October 2005. From whom the citizen can seek the information from. They can seek the information from the public authority. And who comes under public authority? Like any body or institution who are under the control of the constitution, any body or institution which are made by parliament, any body or institution which was made by state legislature, or any body which are controlled and substantially financed by the government, or non-government organization which are substantially directly or indirectly provided the funds from the government. So what information we can seek? We can seek the records, documents, memos, opinions and advices, press release, circulars, orders, logbooks, contracts, reports, papers, sample and models. These kind of information a citizen can seek. Then why do we need RTI Act? We need RTI Act so that we can promote openness, transparency and accountability in the working of every public authority. It means that any citizen can seek the information, and that information is to be stored by the government official in a transparent way, and they are accountable for their work that they have done. And it reduces corruption. How it reduces corruption? Because everywhere the things are transparent, and now the citizens can take the information, can fetch the information, so there are no ways through which corruption can take place. Next is prevent administrative arbitrariness. Means administrative person cannot be personally biased. They are responsible. Okay. Next is bridge the gap between providers and recipients of public services. It's not like that the providers have given their services, but recipients also receive that kind of services in a positive way. Make citizens part of decision making. RTI Act, it enables the person to be a part of any decision making because they can get the information of the work being done by the authorities. Make administrative responsive, right? Because administrative person be responsive for their work. Strengthen the foundation of democracy. Next is procedure for requesting information. We can apply in writing and through electronic means in English or in Hindi. To whom we have to apply? We have to apply to public information officer. Okay. Then the reason for seeking information are not required to be given. The reason for which we are wanting to get the information, it's not necessary to write that. We have to pay the fees that has been prescribed. Next is the fees. Is the application fees is rupees 10. Then if the information is in electronic form, then there may be additional charges. Then photocopy charges is 2 per page, and inspection charges. See, if you are inspecting the thing, then in the first hour of inspection there is no fees, but after that you have to pay rupees 5 for every subsequent hour. Next is then any processing expenses, you have to pay for that. An applicant can seek a review of the decision on fees charged by the PIO by applying to the appropriate appellate authority. That means that applicant who have who wants that information, he can see what the PIA, that is public information officer, he has charged the fees, the expenses to him. He can ask that for what you have charged me. He can ask for that. To whom he has to ask? The appropriate appellate authority. He will ask for such kind of expenses to the appellate authority. Then no fees from people who are below the poverty line. Next is free of cost if the PIO fails to comply within the time limit as prescribed under the RTI Act. If the information, the citizen does not get the information within the time limit, then it is free of cost. Time limit to get the information. The time limit is 30 days if the application is filed with the PIO. Then 35 days if it is filed with the assistant PIO. 48 hours if the matter or the information is related to the life and liberty of the individual. Next is coverage. RTI Act C, it came into effect on 12th October 2005. And what does it cover? Actually, we have already done this. Like, it covers a state, central, and local government and all bodies which are controlled and substantially financed by the government, and non-government organization which is substantially financed directly or indirectly by the government. Next is executive, judiciary, and legislature. Includes information related to private body which can be accessed by under any law for the time being in force. Next is what are the exemptions from disclosure of the information. These are the exemptions. The government cannot disclose the information related to these subjects, that is national security, contempt to court. Contempt to court means that if the court does not feel good to share the information, that is an exemption. Next is parliamentary privilege. If the parliament has got any privilege, that kind of privilege is not being shown to the public. Trade secrecy, fiduciary relationship. Fiduciary relationship means any kind of trusted relationship. Then foreign government, safety of informer in law enforcement. Then investigation, cabinet papers, privacy, and copyright. If anything is being copyright, the information related to that, the object or that kind of work is not being shown to the person, to any other citizen. That's all. Thank you.